Welcome to This Week in Badger Athletics for the week of January 31st. I'm Patrick Herb. Well, the Kohl Center has been home sweet home to the men's and women's basketball programs at Wisconsin this winter, but they're going to need all the home court advantage they can get as they fight to stay in the Big Ten race with critical matchups this week. The Badger men have won 14 straight games at the Kohl Center and own an 11-0 mark this season on the home floor. The latest challenge to those records comes Tuesday as 12th-ranked Purdue enters Madison before the Badgers entertain Michigan State on Sunday. The Badgers are looking for some redemption coming off a road loss at Penn State last Saturday, and history is on their side. UW has won 18 straight games following a loss and hasn't dropped back-to-back games in 2 full years. Bo Ryan's crew knocked off Purdue at home last season, but the Badgers always expect a challenge against the Boilers.
They play good defense. They've got, 2 first-team All-American guys. So, they're a good team. They got a lot going for them.
Tip-off on Tuesday is set for 6 p.m. on ESPN. And then on Sunday, get your Super Bowl appetizer as the Badgers take on Michigan State at noon on CBS. Since falling to Duke at home on December 2nd, the Badger women have rattled off 5 straight wins at the Kohl Center, a streak they'll put on the line Thursday against number 10 Michigan State. The Badgers have won 5 of their last 6 games overall and are looking for a win over the Spartans to maintain their spot atop the Big Ten standings.
Again, our team is humble, they're hungry. Michigan State got us at their place the first time, and we were without Lynn Zastro due to concussion for that game. We're certainly happy to have her back for this one. Every game in the Big Ten is a tough game. There's no easy outs in this conference this year. We control our own destiny, and it's our job to control the next game, and that's our entire focus.
Thursday's game against Michigan State tips off at 7 p.m. on BigTenNetwork.com. The Badger women then travel to Indiana on Sunday and play at 1 p.m. also on BigTenNetwork.com. The 4 teams that call the Kohl Center home have been unbeatable since early December. The men's and women's basketball teams and the men's and women's hockey teams have combined to go 25 straight games without a loss since December 2nd. That was thanks to the #1 women's hockey team who extended that streak in record-breaking fashion over the weekend. The Badgers drew an NCAA single-game record crowd of 10,668 fans for their 3-1 win over border battle rival Minnesota on Saturday, smashing the previous mark of 8,000 plus that they set in last year's Culver's Camp Randall Hockey Classic.
Marketing department did a great job of, getting the word out, and certainly, with $1 for a ticket, it's quite attractive if you have a young family. So I was anticipating anywhere between 6 and 8, and we got past that. So that's a tribute to the people in Madison, the people that support our program.
Now the top-ranked Badgers hit the road looking to lock up their 3rd WCHA conference title in program history. The Badgers need just 1 win in this weekend's series at Bemidji State. Puck drops on Friday at 6 p.m. and Saturday at 4. The Badger wrestling team hosts a pair of conference duels this weekend, with Michigan coming to the UW Fieldhouse at 7 p.m. on Friday. Fans can watch a live stream on uwbadgers.com. Then Purdue comes for a showdown at the Fieldhouse at 1 p.m. on Sunday. Fans can watch that grapple on BigTenNetwork.com. Coming off wins in a pair of home meets over the weekend, the men's and women's track teams head their separate ways this weekend. The UW women travel to Nebraska's Husker Invitational beginning Friday, while the men's team will compete at the Great Invitational in Ohio on Saturday. After opening on the road, women's tennis is at home this weekend, as the Badgers will entertain Evansville and UIC at the Nielsen Tennis Stadium. Saturday's matches begin at 9 a.m. against Evansville and 3 p.m. against UIC.
Wisconsin football is also in the headlines this week as Wednesday is National Signing Day. UWBadgers.com will have the best and most exclusive coverage beginning at 7 a.m. with a live blog from head coach Brett Bielema's office. UWBadgers.com will also have 2 free live web streams, one beginning at 11:30 for Signing Day Live, and then Brett Bielema's press conference at 3 p.m. Remember that UWBadgers.com is your best source for information on UW recruits, including bios and highlights of the future Badgers.
For more information on everything going on this week in Badger Athletics, stay with UWBadgers.com.